Okay, here we have the Blade Theory W FPV equipped flying wing, which we just took out of the box, and it kind of showed a separate video of what was in the box. Now we're going to go through the build process. I'm guessing this will be pretty straightforward since this is a bind and fly model, but let's kind of work through the instructions and see how easy it is. All right. Start with the airframe assembly. First thing we do is put the wing spar in. There we go. Next up are the wings. The other thing to check is the, I'm just trying to figure out control direction compensation. Nice. So if I tilt it this way, if I tilt it this way, this guy should go up. Which he did a little. Kind of hard to see. I think it's right. Oh, here we go. It's actually marked in the plastic. And it's hard to see, but there's the signal, positive and negative. So the signal is going to be the forward pin. The one thing I need to figure out is the AS3X modes. Let's see here. There's a light that indicates what mode it's in. There we go. Click in. Now for this side, we'll just verify the signal is front again. Looks about right. We'll check those again before flying. The next thing we're going to check is the FPV camera working. So we're going to pull that off. Just want to make sure the wire doesn't get pinched and goes into the slot. Let me push this in. The goggles here. Gotta figure out what channel this is transmitting on. I didn't hear the click, so I'm just gonna check this again. Oh, there we go. Goggles appear to be working. There is some basic on-screen display. I see the a timer. There we go. This will come in. I think that a big push, but it's tab locked in. Okay. Alright. It is working. That's great. It's funny, that's like all of it. It's like done. Anyway, so next up is programming the transmitter. So let's take a look. Okay. Here I have a DX9. So we're going to add a new model, type airplane. The only thing, so this is pretty much done. That's it. Pop the wings on, connect a few things, bind it, check your control surfaces. You're ready to go. 40. Then this, strap the battery in, this slips on, and you're done. The one thing I would check before flying, I would say I'm going to put some of the stickers on it. Also, it's still not clear to me what
Airframe is the type.
AS3X is in.
Yes, I'll do the name
I
later.
don't see any light changing.
Let's see.
So I'll just check that before I go. And then we're going to need a 3 also checking the center of gravity. I'll do that once I get the run cam
for the AS3X receiver.
Put the top on, get the battery where I want it, and I can move it front and back. But what you want is
channel assign is good.
They have some marks right here.
Okay, so we need to change. So
center of gravity. So I'll take my finger.
AS3X is going to be on channel 5.
Sorry. Oh.
Okay.
Right now it's a little.
So gear is on switch A.
Actually, yeah. So the battery's actually very far forward. So if I were to bring it back here, roughly where the straps are. Now it's back heavy.
Okay.
But then once we get the camera in place in the top, we'll get this sorted out.
So gear, we need to figure out what switch we want the gear channel on. That's going to allow us to change the AS3X settings. By default, it's on here. I'm actually going to switch it to
good. Anyway,
this.
That's it.
To switch C. Only because that's what I use for flight modes on other models.
Enjoy.
So we go there. Okay. And then, okay, we could set up timers. I'm not going to do that right now. Switch position 0 is launch mode. Okay. So this should be okay. Great. It says to set the timer for 8 minutes. I'll just do that now. Countdown timer. Okay. Okay. So we should be all set there. So next up, move the center section. Done. So we install a battery. Here we go. Use this on small quadcopters as well. It's great that it also fits here. Okay. I'm actually going to do the binding first. So we're going to do, call it the bind plug. Binding is right here. Good. This is all set. Okay. Now should be in bind mode. So I'm going to plug this in. Hold this up just in case, and we're going to bind it.
Binding. DSMX 11 milliseconds. Telemetry. Bind complete.
Okay, all set there. I'm going to unplug this. Take out the bind plug. So this should really be it. So let's put the battery in, see how it works. And we'll also want to check out FPV camera on the motor. Great. Okay. Let's check a few things. Okay. Right arrow works. Left. Up, down. Looks good. Just a note, you do not need to set Elevon mixing in the radio. That's happening in the AS3X receiver. So this looks good. Pretty much out of the box. Now, to throw. The other thing to check is the control direction compensation. So if I tilt it this way, if I tilt it this way, this guy should go up. Which he did a little. Kind of hard to see. I think it's right. The one thing I need to figure out is the AS3X modes. Let's see here. There's a light that indicates what mode it's in. Looks about right. We'll check those again before flying. The next thing we're going to check is the FPV camera working. So I'm going to pull that off. I have a set of goggles here. Gotta figure out what channel this is transmitting on. Oh, there we go. Goggles appear to be working. There is some basic on-screen display. I see the a timer. I don't know if this will come in the camera, but let's see shot. So yeah, it's kind of tough to see. It is working. That's great. Okay. The only thing, so this is pretty much done. That's it. Pop the wings on, connect a few things, bind it, check your control surfaces. You're ready to go. Then this, strap the battery in, this slips on, and you're done. The one thing I would check before flying, I would say I'm going to put some of the stickers on it. Also, it's still not clear to me what mode the AS3X is in. Let me see. I don't see any light changing. So I'll just check that before I go. That's pretty much it. That was super easy. Also checking the center of gravity. I'll do that once I get the run cam set in. But basically, put the top on, get the battery where I want, and I can move it front and back. But what you want is, they have some marks right here. These two marks will show you where to hold it for center of gravity. So I'll take my fingers and just test it right here. So right now it's a little front heavy. Actually, yeah. So the battery's actually very far forward. So if I were to bring it back here roughly where the straps are, now it's back heavy. But then once we get the camera in place and the top, we'll get this sorted out. Pretty straightforward. That right there is that kind. That's pretty good. Anyway, that's it. That was super easy. Looking forward to getting this thing out and flying it. Hope you enjoy.